Left me in this mess, I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. We are back for 3 more bangers we got lined up for you tonight. Season 5, Week 8. We're starting off in the Rival League. We've got Mafiosos versus Vortex. Your boy Psychonautic in the booth, ready to bring you some play-by-play action, joined tonight by a very special guest, someone who's new to the media team, but is already making waves, and we expect to do big things. Kaysen, how are you doing, my guy?
I'm doing good. Just came off a win tonight on our game, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty ecstatic. I'm ready to get into this. I think it's gonna be a great game.
Oh yeah, it's exciting. I love catching dubs on league night, man. It's almost nothing that feels as good as just walking away with a dub. And I'm sure Mafiosos and Vortex are both going to be looking to walk away with the dub here tonight. We've got an interesting matchup for you. Both teams in the Mountain Division. Mafiosos coming in second. They've got a 6-9 record. Vortex trailing in third. They've got a 4-11 record, so quite a bit to catch up there. But Case and I believe both of these teams are still in contention for playoffs.
I believe so. I know Mafiosos are, but I think Vortex is just barely hanging on this week. I think they're barely hanging on. I think they're really gonna need to clutch out these last 2 weeks worth of wins to really solidify themselves in the upcoming playoffs.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you there. And looking at their lineups, Vortex has got Nate's Insane, Quick Snail, and Poseidon. And then Mafiosos has got Jord, Crippus, and Jake, rounded off by Dizzy. But anybody who's been keeping up with the season so far knows that Jake's has subbed up to Titan a few times and has actually done fairly well.
Yeah, I have seen him up there myself. I have watched some of the games that he has subbed up to. So they're a pretty strong team overall, especially with the better record. But you never know. Vortex is hungry. They're here. They want to win. So hopefully we get a Game 5 series tonight.
Yeah, I would definitely love to see a Game 5 series start us off tonight. And let me ask you, with your big brain knowledge case, and who do you think is gonna take it tonight? Let me get that caster prediction.
I think the Mafiosos are going to take it. They've been on a little bit of a slump recently. They've lost a few of their last games, but that's nothing that you can't fix. But they've got a strong lineup. I think that we're definitely going to see a lot of stuff come out of Jake and just the boys together. I think they're going to pull it off with a. I think we're going to Game 5. I think it's going to be 3-2.
3-2 to a Game 5. That would be certainly nice to see. And you mentioned that Mafiosos lost a couple of their last few games. From what I remember hearing, they're a little bit on a losing streak. So I think that they're going to be looking to make a name for themselves here, not only break that streak, but maybe build some end of season momentum.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think maybe they're gonna try to just win these next couple of weeks, make sure they get one of those top seeds, and have a comfortable position in the playoffs this season.
And we'll see if they're able to do just that as we're going to get into this game now. First kickoff of game 1. This is a best of 5 series. Mafiosos versus Vortex. Nate's Insane coming in strong, but Jordan's going to send it out. As the ball's in the midfield, Nate's Insane not getting the look, the touch he's looking for. Poseidon got an empty net, but can't get behind the ball. Nate is going to put one on, but Shiga blocks it away, but it's going to get cleaned up by Quick Snail there.
Yeah, Nate with a powerful shot on net. Shigam able to make the save, but not quite able to keep the ball out. Snail's just going to follow that one up and place it.
And that is the early lead by Vortex right there. Not even 30 seconds gone from the first match, and they're going to take the momentum. Jord with an unfortunate touch that's going to send it back to his own zone. Jake's able to get that out, send it down to the mid. He's trying to follow, but Poseidon is going to take it in his own corner. Poseidon to follow, but Jord able to beat him to it. Nate is going to try and stop Shega, but is going to unfortunately not get the touch there. Poseidon trying to get it through Jordan in the midfield. The 50 is going to stay in the mid. Nate sends it down. Nate to follow, gets it past one, but Jord able to get it out from in front of the net. Quick Snail to keep the pressure. Jord trying, and that's just going to sort of float in there. Unfortunate circumstance.
Yeah, it really is just an unfortunate event. You see George just come off the bottom of that post, and I know that's happened to me just way too many times. You just fall into the net, and you don't get the momentum you want to just get up to the ball. And, I mean, it happens to the best of us, but, yeah, I mean, they're going to have to really pick it up here if we want to see a difference.
Happens to the best of us indeed. I gotta wonder, I'm not sure if Jord has played on stream before. I would be surprised to find out that he hasn't, because I'm pretty sure he's been in Nemesis for at least a couple seasons. I know Jake probably not feeling much of the nerves, considering he's performed quite well in the Titan League on stream. But what do you think, Casey? You think Mafiosos is feeling some of them nerves?
I'm not 100% sure if they're really feeling the nerves or if it's just, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You can definitely tell that they are kind of playing a little slower than you would expect these higher rival teams to play. But I think it's really just this game 1. I think once they get to this game 1, things will start to pick up, and we'll see the rival team we're used to watching.
We're definitely going to find out. 3 minutes left on the clock. Vortex still up by 2. Shega trying to cut it in half, and he does. He gets the air dribble goal.
Yeah, nice little mechanical prowess by Shega here. He's just going to carry this one over the top, and Snail just not quite able to reach it. It's a good placement. He's going to place that one right under the bar. It was a good shot, I'd have to say.
It was a good shot. Quite stylish as he did. I believe it's called a parallel underneath the ball. Isn't that what it do? Am I saying that word right, Casey?
I
Do you know?
have no idea. I don't think I've ever even heard of that word, man. I'm going to be real. I think someone's making a fool out of you right now.
Oh, no, maybe somebody is, but regardless, Vortex still kind of making a fool out of Mafiosos here, but they are trying to tie the game up. They're only trailing by 1 as we reach the halfway point of game 1. Jord sends it down. Jake's there. He gets it through the defense. It's off the backboard. Jord sends it back in, but Poseidon is going to get that out. Poseidon with the big clear, but not able to get the follow. Jake trying to get it in, but it's going to bounce off of the crossbar all the way across to the other crossbar. And you know that Vortex, even though they're in the lead, case, and they're feeling that one right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one comes off the crossbar and bounced off of Poseidon's car and pinched out. And that is just extremely unlucky. Like, there's nothing else you can really say about that. That's just really unlucky.
Unlucky indeed. Mafiosos trying to keep it going right here, trying to get something in. Minute 45 seconds left on the clock. They are still down by 1. They need it here. Jake to put it on, but Nate is going to make the stop. Snail able to get it through the defense in the midfield, but Jord's going to take it away from him, send it off the backboard. Nate misses his touch. Jord puts it low and gets it in.
Yeah, just a little bit of a misread off the backboard by Nate, and the ball is just going to casually float down into the front of the net, and I don't think Jord's going to miss that one anytime soon.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think that he's going to miss those either. I'm not sure that any 6 of these players would miss a shot like that. It was just a little bit too easy Vortex trying to get in front of it, not able to though, so they're gonna get punished. Mafiosos tied it up, but Nate trying to take the lead again. Jord off the sidewall sends it down. Shega's there. He gets the touch, but Nate is able to get back to it and send it out. Nate again in the midfield, but Shega is going to clear it away. A minute left on the clock here, Case. And oh my goodness, Vortex almost able to get it in there on the goal line. They're keeping the pressure. It's finally going to get sent out. And Kaysen, that there's been quite a few opportunities dropped from Vortex so far, so I'm interested to see in game 2. I know we're still in game 1, but if they just clean up their accuracy a little bit. Oh my! If they're not able to sort of run away with this.
Yeah, I can 100% follow up on that. I completely agree. I think that there's just a little bit of, maybe some miscommunication, a little bit of overcommitting. I don't know. They're just kind of playing these balls off the post and off the crossbar. They're just not quite able to put them in, but hopefully maybe it's just stream nerves, and after game 1 we see a better Vortex come out.
That's true, and they still have a chance to win here, though. The last 10 seconds, Shega trying to take advantage. Nate, though, able to get in front of it. The ball pretty much just has to touch him. We're going to be going into overtime for game 1, which, oh my, Poseidon almost able to put that one in, but it bounces off the defender, and we are in game 1 now, Kaysen, which is boding quite well for your prediction of a game 5.
I'm seeing this one go to a game 5. These teams are both evenly matched. I know the records are a bit different, but you can never underestimate the underdog in these kind of situations. I still think that Vortex is a very solid team, and they can still come out and take this one.
I think that it's very true, and I think that knowing that they're still in playoff contention, I think they have to win every single one of their last 3 games to be able to get into the playoffs, but even still knowing that sort of gives you a fire that you might have not have had earlier in the season.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's giving you just that little bit of, we need to work just that much harder than everyone else. It's always good to get a welded. And as I say that, Shega's just going to carry another one over the top.
Shega with the solo play there, getting fancy, gets it past the defender with the air dribble, almost getting it completely in the top 90, but he does get the bar down skis for the win. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mafiosos gonna take game 1.
It's pretty well-rounded, well-rounded game there, I'd say. I mean, it definitely went to overtime. This definitely could be a game 5 series, and I'm 100% looking for.
Yeah, I agree fully, and I mean, well-rounded it was. Both teams getting 5 saves, both teams putting up, what is that, 7, 8, 9 shots apiece. Actually, it looks like Vortex only got 8, but still, both teams just turning on the pressure, being the brick walls, going at it. This is the Rocket League we love to see here, Kaysen.
It sure is. They had the same amount of saves if you saw that. Did you see that? I don't know if you did. I don't know if you
Yeah,
caught that, but they both had the exact same amount of saves. It's a little impressive.
pretty impressive indeed. It looks like everybody's leaving the match, and I am left here in here alone.
I believe we're getting a server reset is
Ah,
what I overheard.
okay, okay. Server reset. I didn't see in the chat them asking for that, but bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna get a server reset real quick, as one or more of the players are probably dealing with some ping issues there. So give us a moment as we get back into that. And let me ask you, Kason, what are you anticipating to see here? Vortex, I'm not gonna say they ran the game, but they did. They had a lead through most of that game. So do you think we're gonna see a similar performance?
Oh, I'm ready to see just these nerves fade away and everyone get their tunnel vision, just focus completely on the game, just completely forget about who's watching. And I'm ready to see these teams just absolutely go at it.
Yeah, I agree. There was a little bit of like I'm not sure what the word is. They were a little bit reserved during that game. You could tell neither team wanted to sort of go all in on offense for fear of, pushing up too forward and getting counterattacked, which makes sense, but at the same time, they had some dropped opportunities in game 1 that they might have been able to turn into conversions if they had just been more aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, they did have a lot of chances, I can't lie, but they were just really played off the crossbar. A little bit of bad luck and a little bit of just probably the nerves getting to him. But like I said, once we see those nerves go, then there's no telling how many shots they're going to place.
That's true, and I'm also really interested to see more from this Shega individual. I'm not familiar with this person. I'm not if they've been here for a little while, I don't recognize the name, but they really sort of stepped up in that game and did some pretty impressive things.
Yeah, I can't lie. I have to agree with you on that one. He definitely did. He definitely converted most of their goals. He was really their goal scorer all last game.
We'll see if he's able to continue that here in game 2 as we are now into it. Vortex, or excuse me, Mafiosos up by 1. Shega getting the touch to make something happen, but Jake not able to beat Snail to the ball. The ball is going to get pinched out, but Shega able to get it back in. Nate missing his touch off the backboard, leaves it for Poseidon. Poseidon up to Nate. Nate gets the touch, but it's a weak one. He's not going to get that past Jord. As the ball is in the mid, this could be dangerous. Poseidon able to get back to it in time, so Mafiosos couldn't take a shot on net. Quick Snail gets in front of that one from Shega, but Jord keeping the pressure. Jord trying to make it happen. Jake is there, but no, it's going to get blocked away. Poseidon for the clear. Shega back in the corner. Shega gets the touch. This could be something here. Jord is up. He gets the touch, but it's going to hit the post as the ball floats in Vortex's defensive zone. They're just trying to get it out. He does. He finds the touch. He gets it into the corner, but Shega is able to find the booming clear there. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock here. Nobody has scored yet, Case, and so I guess it's going to be, oh no, Caster's Curse. As I say it, Shega is going to come in and just shut me down.
Yeah, it's just bad positioning on the defensive end. There's no third man in net there, and Shega, of course, their goal scorer. He just doesn't miss, man. He doesn't miss. Of course, he's gonna score an open net like that.
True, that's very true. And I gotta wonder right now if he's doesn't have the stream open, listening to our words, hearing me say that, and just saying, no, sir, we are gonna get that goal. We're gonna take the early lead in game 1, and oh my, Jord comes from the side with a banger.
Now this is the Mafiosos I knew we were going to see tonight. You could just tell that they are a lot faster. Jord getting to that before anyone else and just banging it close corner too. This is the rival team we're used to seeing.
Yes, it is, and we are not even halfway through game 2. And Mafiosos are already leading by 2. Jord trying to get it, not able to get the second touch though. Shega can't beat the defense to the ball. Nate puts it off the backboard. Snail's there. He gets the touch, and it was on, but Jord, persistent with his defense, patient, excuse me, was the word I was looking for, patient with his defense, and he gets the save there and stops Vortex from converting, which would have cut Mafioso's lead in half here. Poseidon up to the backboard. Nate gets another touch, but Jord again to block it away. Jord picking up his savior medal for this game. Snail trying to take control. Knows he's going to get demoed. Shega does get the demo, but it's on Nate. Poseidon can't get it through Jord in the midfield. Quick Snail trying to get a singular play, a solo play there. Not able to get it through Jake, though. And we reached the halfway point here, Kaysen. And Mafioso's still up by 2. Vortex still in the basement.
Well, I know a lot of our... Oh, and as you finish your sentence, as I start talking with the Caster's Curse again, Poseidon is just going to place this one away. What a beautiful shot, honestly.
True. What a beautiful shot indeed. Nice pass from Quick Snail. And I think that I'm just going to start saying, hey, they haven't scored like every 15 seconds. And then, we'll have like a high scoring game on our hands here.
That tends to work most of the time. It has happened almost every time you've done that.
That's just crazy. Poseidon gonna get dunked by George. Jake gonna steal the goal from his teammate right at the end.
I know we've had a lot of our eyes on Shega, but Jord showing up in this game, man. Jord just absolutely being just the top player for Mafiosos this game.
Yes, I agree. Jord already logging in 540 points on the scoreboard with 4 saves, 3 shots and 1 goal, 2 assists as well. So the 2 goals he hasn't scored, Shaga is just the whole team's just going crazy.
Like I said, this is the Mafiosos we know, man. This is the rival team that we're used to watching. A beautiful pass from Jord. Again, Jord just being such a good player this game. He's just outstanding. And Shaga, the mechanical genius, going to put that one away.
And Jake with egoing a little bit in the chat there, saying that he has a 1-year-old on his lap. Props to him if he's a dad, and if he's not, I mean, hey, hopefully it's not a random 1-year-old on this individual's lap. Regardless, he was able to steal that goal with a little baby sitting on his lap. Shaga trying to get it through, but Quick Snail gonna make the stop. Jake's gonna clean it up. Mafiosos up by 4 now.
Yeah, I think they're just going to run away with game 2 here. All those stream nerves, like we said, are gone, and they've just completely picked up the pace. They're just hammering Vortex right now.
Yeah, and I'm starting to feel less and less convinced watching them play that game 1 was stream nerves and not them just sort of playing it slow and waiting to see, you know, how does this Vortex team play? What mistakes do they make? What can we take advantage of?
That's a good point. Maybe they were just trying to scope out the competition early on, get a good feel for it. And if that was the case, then they've done a really good job at counterplaying this Vortex team.
Yes, they have. As Jake in the midfield can't get it through Snail. Snail's going to go ahead and get a goal right there. The second for Vortex, but they're still trailing by 3.
As I always say, man, the Finnick is just, it's a big body car. It wins those 50s, and it wins them well. The amount of sheer power from that 50 just going to roll past all the defensive players.
Yeah, the Finnick do be hitting them 50s, and it do be hitting different as well, my man.
I can't even disagree with that. I can't tell you how many kickoffs I've lost to that thing.
Jake almost putting a 6th goal for Mafiosos there. Jake gonna put a 6th goal. Mafiosos there.
Oh man, talk about the Railcaster's curse. The absolute just the call right there. That was a beautiful pass and a beautiful shot. It's another great passing play from this Mafiosos team.
I'm telling you, I think Mafioso's got the stream open. I think that they're listening to us, and I know there's a stream delay, but maybe they're getting a psychic broadcast or something. You into like gyms and stuff, Kason?
yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Jake gonna put one in, gonna go ahead and get stylish with it on us and find his I don't even know 4th goal of the night.
Jord with a perfect pass, just placing it right on Jake's nose, and Jake's just gonna carry that one away with his mechanical prowess.
And it looks like they only need one more here, and I believe they can get the Barca. Looks like they went for the fake right there, trying to set themselves up. Shagan not able to beat Poseidon to it, but Jake gonna miss his touch. Jord also gonna get faked out. Nate was there for it, would have put it in, but it got cleared away by Mafiosos. As we wind down the last couple seconds here, the ball is gonna touch Mafiosos. Gonna take game 2 in quite convincing fashion.
Yeah, indeed. They really did. They really just came out and put on an absolute show for us casters to cast.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I can't lie. I mean, maybe my prediction was a bit wrong after seeing game 2 Mafiosos, because man, they really showed up in game 2. Just they really just blew my mind with that one.
Yeah, they did really well. I mean, they got looks like 10 shots this time as opposed to the 9 shots that they got in game 1. But Jord scored the least amount of goals on the Mafiosos, got 4 assists, 4 saves, and netted 713 points. Like you said, he didn't really show up, but in this game, he didn't really show up in game 1, but in this game, he really just toggled.
It's even more impressive than having such a high score in all of these assists and saves is that he's doing it all in 120 ping.
120 ping, yeah, no joke. I wonder, do you know if Jord is from across the pond, or because that looks
I'm
like
not 100% sure. Maybe he is. That does, like, it doesn't really seem like he's lagging. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's,
that's true. That's true. He could be West Coast perhaps, but either way, playing on 120 ping, some people can do it, some people can't. It's definitely adds a level of difficulty to the game that is unnecessary.
yeah, I would know that the worst way. I have terrible internet. Surprised I've
Oh,
even made it this far.
that's fantastic. You love to hear it. I can't stand terrible internet, but regardless, we're gonna get into this game 3 here. Vortex versus Mafiosos. Mafiosos looking for the sweep. Jordan not able to get it, but Jake gonna start Mafiosos off quick.
And just right off the bat, they're coming in strong, really heavy. Drove with a bit of a miss there, but it's okay. It's we call those calculated. That's a fake. It's fake where I come from. And Jake just gonna finish that open net.
True. Tactical whiff, we call it where I come from. Same same thing pretty much. I like the fakes. Oh my goodness, Snail able to get that out as Poseidon found the defensive demo on the Mafiosos there. Shega puts it up the backboard, not able to find the second touch. Jake can't get the angle as Quick Snail is going to send that away. Jord to keep it in the midfield. Jord missing his touch, but still almost had something going there. Jake, I'm not sure what he's doing, but he got bodied by one of Vortex in the corner there. Shega to send it over. And that's a pinch coming out for Mafiosos. Not on target, unfortunately, but it was sent all the way down. Poseidon trying to get control of it, but Mafiosos just suffocating the Vortex's defense at this point. And we are only a minute in here, Kaysen, and it is already feeling like a GG.
Yeah, really. I can feel the immense pressure just on Vortex right now, knowing that these guys are being so relentless. They are not letting up in the slightest. This Mafioso's offense is just so quick and strong and accurate. They're definitely not a team you want to be playing when you're down 2-0.
No, they are not. Jake almost able to get a second goal, but it's going to hit the crossbar. Quick Snail off his backboard, not able to get to it. That's going to be on Poseidon, able to get in front of it and knock George's shot away. As Jake sends it back in, Poseidon trying to take control, but he's going to get demoed by Shega. Jord gets it past one, gets it past two, not able to get it through Nate. As Nate's going to send it all the way out. Nate again to follow off the backboard. Nate trying again, but he's going to leave it. Quick Snail not able to get it through Shega. Shega's going to take it in the midfield. Shega's going to get a little fancy on us, but he's not able to get it past Poseidon. Nate not able to get the clear through Jord. Poseidon sends it down. Jake is going to dunk it off of him. Jake to put it on, but Quick Snail is back. He's going to make the save. We are getting close to our halfway point in this game 3. Mafiosos still up by 1 here, Kaysen. And let me ask, do you think it's even possible at this point for Vortex to come back?
Definitely. I would never say I'd never say it's too late, honestly. Not trying to quote Justin Bieber or anything, but I'd never say it's too late for someone to make a comeback. They are definitely keeping the ball out of their net compared to last game since it's only 1-0.
That's true. That is a good point. They have been doing better in the defensive zone than they were in game 2. They only got 2 minutes left, which arguably is quite a long time in Rocket League. But if they've been playing the same way that they have been offensively in the first half of this game, I think they're going to be hard pressed to find that goal, albeit a lucky goal, which, you know, that happens sometimes, and sometimes a lucky goal turns the tides.
Yeah, they work. They work. We'll take a lucky goal.
Oh, there! And I'm not going to say that was a lucky goal. That was a pass play all the way down to Nate, and nice redirect from him.
Good little pass to Poseidon, straight into the midfield, over to Snail, and Snail going to bang this one down to Nate, and Nate with the nice little redirect from the side. It's a good shot. Honestly, it's a good team play. Really.
Good team play. Good team play. Good awareness from Nate being up like that and able to get in front of the ball to redirect it and take advantage of Mafiosos not being in the correct position. Jord going to get bodied there on the wall, but he's going to stick with it. He's going to get it through. He finds the pinch, but Jake not going to commit to that in time. Shega not able to get to the ball in front of Nate. Quick Snail to send it to the mid. Jake sends it up. He's going to follow. Looks like he might be going for the fake. No, he's not. And he's going to hit that Top down skis. My goodness.
These are always so hard to read as a defensive player. Poseidon's just kind of awkward in the net, and he's just going to play that one off the crossbar into his own car. He's going to pinch that one in. Those are always so weird to read. I know that I get scored on them by those because you never tell if it's going off the crossbar or not.
Yeah, it's really hard, especially on a top down shot. It's really hard to know, if that's going to go. I know some coaches have told me you just got to go no matter what. You just got to go, even if you're not sure. Just go, make the touch, But it's a tough decision. You have to make it in the moment. And as you pointed out, Poseidon was a little bit awkward in net, so that doesn't help things. Jord trying to get the double touch, but he's not going to. Shega for the cleanup.
Almost like George said, a little pick and roll here, the way he kind of went up and just faked that snail. Not sure who was really going to touch that ball, and Shega just going to bang that one in just right in front of the net. Just no mercy.
And that might be the ceiling deal goal right there, as we have just over 30 seconds left on the clock, and Vortex need to score two. No, I'm sorry, correction, make that three as Jake scores the fourth goal for the Mafiosos.
Well, it's inevitably going to happen when you have all three of your players up like that. I wanted to see a game 5, but I mean, good for Mafiosos, sorry, to just come out here and take this one with such dominance.
Yes, most definitely good on them. Everybody wants to see a game 5, even if even if it's one-sided. It's always good to see a game 5 for the sportsmanship, for the content. Quick Snail with the save there, able to get his savior medal, and just again pointing out what you said earlier, Kaysen, that even though Vortex did lose this game, they didn't lose 7 or 8-2. They were able to hold it together a little bit better here.
Yeah, they definitely were able to keep the ball out of their net, but they just weren't able to put him in Mafiosa's net, which, you can't have one without the other.
Very true. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As the ball touches the ground, you have your winners for tonight in the rival league, Mafiosos. Congratulations to them as they walk away with a dub and get just a little bit closer to a positive record. Vortex, I'm pretty sure that might have knocked them out of the playoffs there. I think they needed to win their last 3 matches, but they still do have 2 matches left. Hopefully they're able to play them and have a good time and not get too triggered about it.
Yeah, I think Vortex just needs to start focusing on maybe the next season and kind of just go ahead and get ready to just do all they can to make sure they can secure their playoff spot next season. But what I'm excited for is to see Mafiosos. If they can go to the playoffs playing like that, then holy moly.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a sight to see. And they are looking like they're probably going to have at least a playoff run, if not, or I should say at least a play-in run, if not an actual playoff run. And we all know that that's really all you need. You just need a shoe in the door, and then you can make it all happen from round 1 and take it all the way to the grand finals and end up a winner.
Yeah, that would be amazing. We always love to see a Cinderella run like that. And I mean, if they can play that consistent and just be that strong, I mean, it might even be possible.
Yeah, I think it definitely is possible. Seeing the way that they've played today, seeing the way that Jake has played in the past with Titans, not to take away from the other 2 mafiosos because they did fantastically. All 3 of those guys really showed up tonight, really put in the work and deserved what they got, which was a big old fat dub.
Yeah, I completely agree. Not to take away from the rest of the mafiosos, I can't, I can't agree more. I think they all played extremely strong and extremely well. My eyes were on Jord. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jord really stole the show for me. He really came out and he really put out a show, and I just enjoyed watching him in general.
Yeah, I agree. In that game too, he really just put his team on his back. It's not often that you see the MVP, the person that scores 6, 7, 800 points in the game, only have 1 goal. Usually that person's got 3, 5, sometimes 6 goals to get, points that high. But that man, 4 assists, 4 saves, just he was a monster in game 2.
I can't, I can't agree more. But I think that's about it. I think that's it for the rival league tonight. At least that was a great match. I enjoyed watching it and I enjoyed casting. Thank you, Psycho, for casting with me. You are amazing.
Oh, of course, of course. It was a pleasure having you here. It was a pleasure doing this with you. And you're right. That's pretty much going to wrap us up for our first match here tonight in the Rival League. But definitely want to stick around. Don't go away. We got two more bangers on the way for you. We're going to take a little bit of a break here, so get your drinks, get your popcorn, bust into the Discord and put in your PRF if you're not already doing that. Whenever we come back from break, we're going to be going to the Challenger League where we have Ember versus Flurry. It's going to be a pretty interesting. Wait,
That's
I think that
Prospect.
might have changed. I think that changed. Yeah, it's
No.
Prospect.
It's Ember. It's Ember versus
Oh,
Flurry,
it's
but that's
oh,
Prospect.
yeah, it's Prospect. Prospect, excuse me. We're going to be going to the Prospect League, Ember versus Flurry, which is going to be a battle of the elements here. You know, is Ember going to get frozen over, or is Flurry going to get melted by the heat? I don't know, but stick around. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be fantastic. Thanks for showing up and supporting us.
All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you. All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do, I need you, I do, I love you, I do, I need you, I love you, I do, I need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you, I do, I love you, I do, need you, I love you, I do, need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you.